And what steps are lawmakers taking to prevent election fraud in the March primary? Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Today, Nueces County commissioners heard stories of widespread voter fraud in Robstown. It's part of a growing problem across the county and state.
But a new law now stiffens the penalties against people caught engaging in voter fraud. Greg Chandler was at today's Commissioners Court meeting. And Greg, precisely what kind of fraud is being alleged here?
Well, Lee, a pair of elected officials tell me mail-in ballot fraud is widespread in Robstown. They've seen the fraud firsthand and helped write a new law designed to make this kind of fraud tougher to accomplish and costlier if allegations are proved.
Because that was important.
Nueces County Commissioners Wednesday heard witness.
Your chances of winning are lessened because these things are happening.
After witness.
There are things that are going on that are not correct.
After witness.
The numbers were alarming to me.
Describe how they've been affected by voter fraud in Robstown.
The voters are the victims, but the candidates are the victims as well.
It is a violation of their rights.
Judge Hermio Peña has been County Justice of the Peace in Robstown and the surrounding area for 24 years.
I've been unopposed for the last 20.
This year, Judge Peña faces a primary challenge, backed by what he calls a well-oiled political machine.
When you have 6 people who are controlling city elections based on harvesting these votes, 6 to 10 people, you can count them on 2 hands. It's really disgruntling for the rest of the community.
Who requested this ballot?
They have their streets, their addresses, and these voters that they just continue to go to over and over. Sometimes they act like they're doing them a favor. Or I'm your friend. Let me come and help you vote. That's not how it works.
Many of these voters aren't eligible for help with their ballot.
If you cannot physically take the ballot to the mail, then you can have someone assist you. But if you can physically walk that ballot to the mailbox, then you have to do that.
Cesar Martinez lost his first election for Robstown City Council in 2016.
During that runoff election, I came out short by 70 votes.
He says because of mail-in ballots.
They're taking these mail ballots, they're voting for who they want to vote for.
Martinez, who was elected last November, was part of a bipartisan effort from across the state to help get Senate Bill 5 passed during last August's special session. The new law toughens penalties for people found engaging in mail-in ballot fraud, but more work can be done.
And we're looking forward to going next session to see what other provisions can we make to the law to continue to try to stop this. It's something that needs to be done.
Now, both Kara Sands and Judge Peña declined to name those 6 to 10 people in Robstown. They say those names are part of an active investigation, which has been sent to the state attorney general. Now, with primary elections about 2 months away, Sands says she'll be on the lookout for anything suspicious. Greg Chandler, Chris 6 News. Lee?
All right, thank you very much, Greg. Now, as you may remember, a 6 Investigates report also led to another voter fraud investigation in Robstown. We first told you about it this past March. It involved a heated runoff election for the Robstown Utility Board. And our investigative team obtained surveillance videos you see right here that shows one of those candidates, Robert Gonzalez, interacting with voters inside the polls. And last year, Nueces County Clerk Kara Sands told us she considered that to be a violation of the Texas Election Code.